when we are teaching our children, we are teaching them who God is and who we are in relationship to God. When I say we, I mean we including our children. We are together a family in the Lord. And this is a great truth. It's very important to understand that we do not teach them that God is a God that is angry with them. We do teach them that God is a God who is angry with sin, and that we are sinners, but as children of God, our children are God's children because they are in the covenant, and this is the normal structure in the Bible. When God made a covenant with Abraham in Genesis 17, it was with him and his children. I will be God to you and to your children after you. I will give you the promise of land to you and your children after you. And the sign of the covenant, which at that time was circumcision, now is baptism, was to you and your children after you. Even in Acts 2, when baptism is given and the promise in a relationship with God in Acts 2, it is for you and your children and all who are far off. The structure remains the same. 1 Corinthians 7, Paul tells us that if one parent is a believer, the children are holy and clean before him. So we need to focus on teaching them that God has forgiven their sins because they are in the Lord, because they have faith. The Bible tells us in the Psalms, in several places, and we'll explore this more later, that we are expected to say that we have faith from the womb. God gave it to us. And so these are great truths to teach your children. Build on a firm foundation instead of telling them that they might know the Lord someday. We should speak with the words of the Shema. Hear, O Israel, Yahweh is our God, Yahweh alone. And you shall love Yahweh your God with all your heart and all your mind and all your strength. When we say our and your in there to our children, it means he is already our family's God, and the command of your God is that you love him because he is your God. Those are very encouraging words, and it is a strong foundation upon which to build a relationship of trusting the God who saved them when they had no works, good or bad, to add to it. He saved them because of his purpose, and that is a very nice thing to rest upon.